a bombshell report by a YouTuber seemingly exposing actor Kim Soo Hyun's alleged relationship with the late actress Kim Sae Ron, from when they apparently started dating, to the story behind why she posted that infamous photo of them online. Through pictures, text messages, and her family seemingly coming forward to share her story, we're going to be discussing all of that today. The specific allegations made, Kim Soo Hyun's company's response to all of this, and how netizens are digging up the past to fill in the pieces. But before we get into this, I do want to acknowledge that we will be discussing some sensitive topics, especially given the nature of Kim Sae Ron's passing. So if you're not feeling up to it, I'll catch you in another video. I will also, of course, as usual, have some links in my link tree for anyone who may need them. And of course, we're discussing the sensitive subjects, but we won't be going into very specific details. But first, a little bit of context about Kim Sae Ron before we get into what was recently revealed, because I do think it's important. So first of all, she was a child actress, so she had been in the limelight for a really long time. In saying that, it does seem that she knew Kim Soo Hyun for a really long time as well. However, in 2022, she had a DUI after she crashed her vehicle, causing a lot of damage, which resulted in her having to leave a project that she was working on at the time. Around this same time, it seems that her contract with Gold Medalist was not renewed. Now, of course, we will be getting into who Gold Medalist actually is, how that has to do with Kim Soo Hyun. But 2 years after that, it seemed that she wanted to make a comeback and she was set to star in a play. However, that ended up falling through. And then, of course, as we know, on February 16th, 2025, she was found in her home, with the cause being listed as a... With that important context in mind, let's discuss what a YouTuber has recently revealed and why people seem to have turned on Kim Soo Hyun. So this YouTube channel is called Karosero Research Institute. Now it seems that this YouTube channel is claiming that these statements are verified by Kim Sae Ron's family, and it seems that the interview was with Kim Sae Ron's aunt. So let's start off with the alleged relationship between Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Sae Ron. So according to Kim Sae Ron's aunt, the first allegation is that the two were in a relationship for around 6 years. It seems that publicly this was unknown. However, a disturbing factor within this is that it seems that they started dating when Kim Sae Ron was 15 years old and Kim Soo Hyun was 27 years old. But fast forward to 2019, Kim Sae Ron joined Kim Soo Hyun's agency, so he created his own agency, and she didn't renew her contract with YG Entertainment, which had been her entertainment agency at the time, to join his new agency. Now her aunt is claiming that she provided free labor for him because they were dating, which included directing new talent, giving acting lessons, and so on. However, they apparently broke up in 2022 around the same time that she had her DUI. But it does seem that the company stepped in and paid $483,000 USD in damages. So just to refresh our memories, she crashed her car. She crashed into several things, but one of them being a transformer. So there was no electricity in the surrounding area, affecting the shops nearby. But again, Gold Medalist, who she was signed to, stepped in and paid the damages. And she seemed to be very thankful for it. It seems initially she wanted to figure it out herself, but the company stepped in and did so. And she was even seemingly praising Kim Soo Hyun to her aunt, saying that he was a good guy and that she hopes to pay him back one day. However, in 2024, it seems that they asked for her to pay it back, that they filed a lawsuit to recuperate those funds. However, it seems that the company was initially going to charge her $13 million USD in penalty fees. So rather than having to pay back the over $400,000, they were trying to get her to pay $13 million, according to her aunt. As you mentioned, when an actor under the company goes through such an incident, shouldn't the company work together to resolve it? Despite that, when it was initially said that the transformer crashed into shops and the damage was severe, the amount due to that incident was incredibly high. The penalty fees were ridiculous. At first, they mentioned over 20 billion Korean won. Regarding the shops that were damaged by the crashed transformer, we genuinely tried to investigate and compensate them, and I said we would look into it with the family, but the agency cut me off and just said they'd handle everything and settle it quickly. From a parent's perspective, I thought the company would have a plan and would actively help for Sae Ron's sake, so we entrusted it to them. But instead, they shifted all the blame towards us and suddenly sent a letter with a demand for 700 million Korean won, hiring 3 lawyers to send a certified notice. So that was apparently the initial amount. However, it does seem it was lowered back to the original 400 plus thousand USD. Now, when she was being asked for the money back, she tried to contact Kim Soo Hyun, but she wasn't able to reach him. She apparently even tried calling him with her cousin's phone number, which is pertinent to the story because then reporters started calling her cousin's phone number asking, "Is this Kim Sae Ron?" So at that moment, she knew that Kim Soo Hyun was actually giving out her phone number to reporters, hence why her cousin's number was given away as well. So her aunt was basically saying that she felt betrayed by this. And it seems Korean media outlets were able to obtain one of the text messages that she sent to Kim Soo Hyun. So here's the picture. Let's read the translation. Oppa, this is Sae Ron. I've received the letter of certification today that your company is suing me. You said that you would give me ample time, so I'm working hard preparing to make a comeback. I will pay you back with a percentage from each work. I'm not saying that I won't pay you back, but if you suddenly ask for 700 million Korean won right now, I really can't do anything. It's not that I won't, but I can't. Do you really have to take it as far as a lawsuit? Please save me. I beg you, give me some time. On top of alleged text messages, it seems that they were also able to obtain a new photograph. So here's the photograph in question, which it's being alleged that this picture was taken a year after they had started dating. Now, before this picture was revealed, of course, there was that infamous photo that she had posted previously back in March of the two of them together that caused a lot of uproar. This was the photo in question. It was of both of them together. This was posted by her while his drama Queen of Tears was airing. Now, netizens are noting that they seem to be wearing the same clothes in both pictures. So that infamous photo that she posted may very well have been a photo 1 year into their relationship. So back in March, the only story that we really got was his company basically saying, don't believe the dating rumors. We don't know why she would post something like this. But in the interview with her aunt, it seems that her reasoning was that she wanted to get a reaction from him. It seems that she wanted him to contact her back because he had been ignoring her all this time. But according to the aunt again, it seems that rather than responding to her, him and his company painted her in a bad light. Like I mentioned, the company basically denied everything. Like the reason for the photograph, according to them, was that they were just from the same company. And again, they don't know why she posted something like this. Which, just to refresh our memories from what happened back in March, let's read the company's statement. So originally the company wrote, we just saw the news about actor Kim Soo Hyun this morning. We think we may be able to make a precise statement after checking the truth and figuring out concrete details. Followed up by this statement where they say, we are informing you that Kim Soo Hyun's dating rumors are not currently true. The photo that has been spread online appears to have been taken in the past when Kim Soo Hyun and Kim Sae Ron were under the same agency, and we are completely unable to understand the motivation behind Kim Sae Ron's action of posting the photo. Due to the photo in question, unnecessary misunderstandings and groundless speculation about our actor are currently running rampant, and we will be taking strong legal action through our legal representative in response to malicious slander and insulting posts that defame our actor's character or honor. We ask that you refrain from writing rumors or groundless speculation regarding this matter. Thank you. So that's basically what we learned from this interview about Kim Sae Ron and her alleged relationship with Kim Soo Hyun. Now, as for the reason why they wanted to share this with a quote-unquote right-wing YouTuber, it seems they were worried that this story would be blocked by mainstream news. However, there's also mention of a YouTuber called Lee Jin-ho, because after Kim Sae Ron's drunk driving incident, it seems that this YouTuber made a lot of reports about her, which seemingly caused her a lot of distress. But the claim being made here is that this YouTuber was actually close to her manager from Gold Medalist, the agency she was under, Kim Soo Hyun's agency, remember? If this were true, then her manager, who is close to her, would have been revealing information about her to this YouTuber, who would then make videos about her, basically harassing her. And it seems her own father did an interview with Egan Sports, where he shares more about how she felt about this. It seems she struggled a lot with the videos that he was releasing, and her father even claims that after every video, she would make an attempt on her. It seems in one of the YouTuber's videos, he attempted to call her and was talking about how she changed her number because of the backlash. But after she passed away, it seems that he deleted all the videos relating to her. And this is what her father had to say, specifically in regards to the phone call. So if my daughter answered Lee Jin-ho's call, that meant she was reflecting. But if she didn't, it meant she wasn't. People have no idea how much Sae Ron suffered because of his videos and the media that blindly echoed his narratives. It seems there's also rumors that the family took Kim Sae Ron's money and was just spending it aimlessly. To that, he had to say, even if I wanted to refute Lee Jin-ho's claims, I was afraid he'd record me and twist my words however he pleased. He then mentions how he wants justice, not just against Lee Jin-ho, but anybody who contributed similarly to the situation. I want legal action to be taken against Lee Jin-ho, not just him, but all those who posted such things and left malicious comments about our family. I want them all to be punished. A law firm is currently gathering evidence. Now, following all of this, Gold Medalists have released a response. They're, of course, denying everything. The claims made by Hover Lab Inc. in their YouTube broadcast about Kim Soo Hyun are clearly false and baseless. In their broadcast, Hover Lab Inc. alleged that our company and Kim Soo Hyun colluded with YouTuber Lee Jin-ho to harass the late actress Kim Sae Ron. They further claimed that Kim Soo Hyun and the late actress were in a romantic relationship starting when she was 15 years old, that our company acted improperly in handling the aftermath of Kim Sae Ron's DUI incident, and that a manager from our company has a close relationship with YouTuber Lee Jin-ho. These malicious claims directed at our company and actor Kim Soo Hyun are entirely false and cannot be tolerated under any circumstances. We are currently reviewing the strongest possible legal action against Hover Lab Inc. for spreading these falsehoods. Our company is deeply saddened by the passing of the late Kim Sae Ron, who was once part of our agency, and we mourn her loss. However, the dissemination of such false information by Hover Lab Inc. mirrors the very behavior of so-called cyber wreckers that caused the late actress so much pain during her lifetime. Their actions, driven solely by self-interest, not only damage our company, but also tarnish the honor of the deceased, and thus we will respond to this matter with utmost seriousness. We earnestly request that these baseless falsehoods not be further spread, amplified, or reproduced in any way. Thank you. The YouTube channel has actually responded to this, basically making fun of the company for threatening legal action, even mentioning BTS. So here's his response. Legal action, huh? Even the oh-so-great world star BTS once threatened legal action against Karosero. What was the outcome? All of them went off to enlist. So what can Kim Soo Hyun do? He's a mere Hallyu star who's only popular in China. Karosero isn't just any outlet. We uploaded the video using information and interview we received from the bereaved. We dare you to try pulling that legal action stunt on the bereaved too, lol. The person behind this channel seems to be a former NBC reporter, just for a bit of context, but they continue on. And sometime tomorrow, you can expect a report to be filed against you for the charge of having with a dating. We sure hope you didn't actually have with her. From what we've heard, someone is definitely filing the report, but don't you dare coerce or threaten the bereaved. You know what will happen then, right? A scary man from nowhere might chew you up. Oh, and by the way, even Wonbin showed up to Kim Sae Ron's funeral, so why didn't you? Should have had some basic human decency at the very least. We will get into the backlash that Kim Soo Hyun received for seemingly not attending her funeral, for things he posted the day that she unfortunately tragically passed. But the YouTuber did not stop there. The YouTuber is actually demanding for an apology through the form of another community post. So here it is. Due to this stupid and shameless Kim Soo Hyun, I have no choice but to expose him again today. Because I am busy working hard to impose the impeachment of President Yoon Suk-yeol. I was going to end the broadcast yesterday, but since Kim Soo Hyun has started talking about false facts, I'll briefly reveal 2 photos today. Kim Soo Hyun, who dated a 15-year-old middle school student, will never be able to enter the US again. Even world star BTS couldn't say anything to Karosero. Chinese star Kim Soo Hyun is nothing. Someone wrote this on the Ilbe site yesterday. If it were another YouTuber, they would have demanded a large sum of money from Kim Soo Hyun, but Karosero broadcasted straight away and received only 400 Korean won in donations. This is a real journalist. Karosero is on a different level from the scumbags who demand dirty money. I hope Kim Soo Hyun will publicly apologize to Kim Sae Ron's bereaved family and shut up before Karosero comes back with something even stronger. Please, I hope the situation ends today, as Karosero would like to focus on protecting President Yoon Suk-yeol and the Republic of Korea. In a second interview with Karosero Institute, there are more alleged text messages revealed between Kim Sae Ron and her cousin. So this would be after Kim Sae Ron posted the picture of her and Kim Soo Hyun, and her cousin is basically saying that they heard something about how Kim Sae Ron was preparing a statement, and Kim Sae Ron's like, no, I'm not posting a statement, but that she prepared one anyways, and she sent it to her cousin. So here's one of the text messages, basically saying, I saw an article saying that you are preparing a statement. I just saw it as I got off work now, and Kim Sae Ron responding, that's not true, it's a false report. But then she shares that she did write a statement. Hello, this is Kim Sae Ron. Firstly, I wish to apologize to everyone and the industry staff who are affected and confused by my careless actions. Although the media is reporting the rumors which have been spreading in the media as falsehoods, I wish to clearly state that that is untrue. The photo uploaded on my Instagram stories was taken in 2016, and we were dating from November 19, 2015 to July 7, 2021. But Gold Medalist is currently claiming they don't know my intentions behind uploading it, and this completely does not match up with what they have been doing. I hope they can come to recognize and apologize their misdoings which caused me harm when I was still with the company. As an actress whose image is consumed by viewers, I'm leaving this post and believe that people need to be told the truth. Now the two do continue their conversation, and Kim Sae Ron calls him a bastard. bastard. Her cousin basically says that there's a typo in her paragraph. No, but I'm baffled how they gave out my number. With Sae Ron responding, right, lol? So are you going to post your statement after organizing it a little more? With Sae Ron responding that she's not going to post it, she just wrote it out. I see, to hell with gold medalist. I'm indefinitely praying they disappear to dust. Kim Sae Ron responding, me too. Now gold medalists have responded to this as well, basically saying we have seen the live stream by Karosero Institute and we are currently discussing how to deal with it. We still do not have any additional things to say. We will let you know as soon as we organize things. So from there, of course, people started to dig into the past. Netizens trying to fill in the blank. So the first thing that was dug up is basically a comment that Kim Soo Hyun made in 2013 regarding marriage. Basically, when he was 24, he had plans of getting married between the ages of 36 to 37, but he doesn't think he'd be able to stick to that plan. So it looks like my marriage timeline has been pushed back a bit. I think I might be able to get married at around 41. I'll marry a 21-year-old when I'm 41. So of course, there's a lot of people bringing this statement up. People have also brought up some comments made by Kim Sae Ron back in 2017. And this was a response to an interview question where she mentions Kim Soo Hyun, and it seems that she was 17 at the time. I still want to take on dark or heavy roles, but of course, I'd also like to try more comfortable ones too. I'd be interested in doing slice of life acting, and I'd love to do K-dramas about friendship or even a romantic comedy. Ever since I was little, I've mentioned actor Kim Soo Hyun whenever people ask me which actor I'd like to work with. He's 12 years older than me, but he looks so young, doesn't he? That doesn't seem to be the only statement she made about Kim Soo Hyun. I haven't really thought about working with a specific actor. I'm not sure about a rom-com, but ever since I was young, I've always picked actor Kim Soo Hyun as someone I wanted to work with. I think it would be fun if we got to work on a project together. He is 12 years older than me, but he lives such a young life, haha. So this would have been apparently, 2 years into their relationship. But then in 2020, it seems that there was a news article published, kind of like a blind item. That's the only way I know how to describe it, because it's like, oh, star A and star B, and this is the, description of the situation, but we don't know who these people are. I'll read it to you, but it basically describes the situation. There are rumors that Hallyu top star A is dating a child actress B. Both of them are in the same agency and have left together to be in a new agency. In particular, top star A has previously dated idol-turned-actress C and actress D, who was in her 20s. Many believe that by looking at top star A's dating history of young women, this relationship will also end soon. But then, of course, we get to Kim Sae Ron tragically passing away, which happened to be on Kim Soo Hyun's birthday. So people are criticizing him for posting this photo of all the gifts he received. And he's also receiving criticism for attending G-Dragon's listening party not too long after she had passed away. So it seems she passed away on February 16th and the listening party was on February 25th. So for Kim Soo Hyun specifically, of course, there has been a ton of backlash. We have netizens who have gathered a list of companies that he works with, demanding that these companies drop him or else they're going to boycott. This includes Swatch Group, Prada, and so on. There's a lot of people, of course, really disgusted with the situation. However, going through his social media or even just on Twitter in general, you are going to find people still supporting him, offering him words of encouragement throughout all of this. Some people wanting his clarification. But with that, we're going to end the video here. Of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I will, of course, have some resources in my link tree should you need them. And I'll see you next time.